Hey guys, welcome back. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the financial crushing that people are claiming, or the financial crisis that people are claiming. There shouldn't be that, and I'll give you some hints on why, and then tell you how stupid some people are if they're not taking advantage of it. So, let's talk about small businesses. Small businesses got shut down, myself included. I run a karate school, and it's registered as a gym, so we got shut down. And with no income coming in, we got to pay our bills. However, I wouldn't say financially set, but we're financially smart in that we follow the Dave Ramsey plan. We've paid off some things. We have our emergency fund, and that's what this is, the emergency. But let's go for the small business that claims that they're going to have to shut down. So there's the PPP. People hear it on Facebook. Payment Protection Plan. What that is that's from the government. You go through the bank, and some mom and pop store, they sell widgets, and they have to pay their employees. Maybe they have just the mom and pop and one other employee. Well, the mom on her taxes shows money received from the business, income. The father, mama and papa, and then the employee. You turn that information into the bank. You say, hey, I need this much money. And the bank says, all right, let's file it in. And they give you the money. Now you have to pay 20% of that back. I believe it's 20, might be 25, but you have to pay some of that back. So what I did for myself and a few of our employees that are low on the scale, because I teach all the classes, but what I said is, here's your money, and I'm taking 20, actually it comes out to about a 30 to 32% hit, so that I can pay that money back when the loan is ready to be paid back. And I don't have to worry about stuff. I've got 75% of my income, roughly, don't figure about the numbers, it's roughly there. 75% of the income's good. Especially when people are getting online and say, oh, I'm broke, I don't have any money. The mom and pop stores are going to close down. No, they're not. They just got 75% of their revenue for doing nothing. They didn't have to go to work. In fact, they should have been going and improving their business in some way, whether it's advertising or cleaning the shop or doing research on new equipment, new tools, new whatever. So they could have used that time wisely. So the small businesses are still getting their money. But then you say, oh, but how are they going to pay the rent and the utilities? That's the SBA loan. Now, I haven't gotten mine back yet because we have to pay rent, but and of course lights and gas and all that stuff. But that's going to be just about the same situation of almost free money. So you have to pay 20% of it back. You're doing nothing and getting money from the government. And it's other people's tax dollars, and our taxes will probably increase if we ever want to pay off our loan to China or whatever, these trillions of dollars that we're never going to balance the budget. But that's free money. So these small mom and pop businesses that are saying they're going out of business, one, they weren't managing their money properly in the months or years leading up to this, and two, they're getting money from the government. Don't let them feed you a line saying they're not. Now, let's talk about, I know a couple other karate school owners that didn't file for PPP. They said, oh, it wouldn't be worth it. I'm only going to get like $100. Well, one, $100 is worth it. I had another instructor say, well, I got to pay $1,000 to my attorney to write it up. Negative. You go online, email to your bank, they send you the forms, you fill it out, send the forms that they need back to them, the 2018, 2019 taxes, your payroll forms, this and that. It took me 20 minutes. So that wasn't worth $100 to these guys. But another guy told me that, I'm only going to get a couple hundred. And I'm thinking to myself, only going to get a couple hundred. You teach martial arts as a living. and you're only going to get a couple hundred. So that's showing that on your taxes, you only make $100 a week. So my accountant asked me, could you live off of that? $100 a week? No, you can't live off of that. But this guy's driving Harleys and nice cars and new stuff, always wearing the best uniform, newest equipment, new this, new that. But on his tax return, he's saying that he only makes $100 to $200 a week. Huh. Well, what that says, that should be a red flag to the government saying, hey, this guy's getting paid cash and he's not claiming it because he's living fancy and living nice. $100 a week. $100 a week's $5,000 a year on total income. He's not making a house payment. He's not paying his insurance. He's not paying his utilities. That's red flag all over the place. But these people are not getting audited. I mean, auditors are at some of the lowest then since the 80s. So, I mean, that would be a red flag if you're teaching full time, no other job, no other income, and you're only making maybe let's say $200 a week. To me, that's not right. But so these people are saying that they can't get it. They're lying. These gym owners in New Jersey and Ohio that are closing down, that's them being lazy and not filling out the paperwork to get I hate to call it free money. Dave Ramsey hates that we take the money out because anything given to the government is not good and they could just want it all back, which is true. But it's pretty much free money, all coming. And these guys, I mean, 80% of it's free money. You got to pay 20. Everybody would love an 80% paycheck for doing nothing, and also have your bills paid, your mortgage paid, whatever. But these people are saying, "Oh, I don't have any money." All right, now let's go to the non-small business owner, the employee of some company that says, "Oh, I have no money. Oh, I have no money. I just got laid off." Well, if you get laid off, you can get unemployment. If you get furloughed, you get unemployment. And now with this extra $600 bonus stuff, which is just ridiculous, by the way, the people on unemployment are going to be fine. You're getting paid to sit at home with your kids or with your wife, or possibly go find a part-time job or cash job to the neighbors, raking leaves and doing anything, mowing the yard, walking dogs, babysitting, cash job. Right then, you don't have to wait for it. But so these people have money. They got money. They could get money if they're not being lazy. Now, I saw a friend of a friend on Facebook said it's been 5 weeks since he got his money and he hasn't gotten it yet from the unemployment. Well, I'm guessing that this guy's not smart enough to fill out unemployment properly, is my guess. 2, you need to ask somebody. You need to call them. You need to say, hey, what's going on? Because this isn't right. But he's not. Instead, he's going to Facebook and complaining about it. And that's on another episode. People complaining rather than fixing the problems. They'd rather complain about the problems. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. So they get unemployment. How about this stimulus check? I know some deadbeats that just got $1,200. No job, food, welfare, food stamps, unemployment, whatever, free money all the time, just not willing to work. That they're getting $1,200 for doing nothing. Where on the flip side, I agree that the people should just not have to pay the income tax, because that benefits the worker, not benefiting the lazy person on the couch. But so, like, our family, we got $2,900. $2,900. Yes, please. My wife was still working. I'm getting PPP. I know other families, they're still working. They're getting unemployment. Hello? Why do we need this money? We're still getting our money. We're still getting our money. There's a small percentage that is not getting money, and I still can't believe why they're not getting money. They're getting unemployment and PPP. They've got money. I don't know. So stimulus, free money. And what happened? One of the ladies in our class said the stimulus check came out, and she works at Walmart. She saw somebody carrying out two 75-inch TVs. That's what the white trash, that's what the deadbeats are going to go do. Oh, should I save it up and spend it and pay down my mortgage? Should I save it up for a rainy day? Do you think I should save it for the next 2 months that we're going to be quarantined? No, let's go buy a big TV. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, and you deserve it. So here in a couple months, when they have no money, that 75-inch TV is going to be selling for $100, $200 on Craigslist. Yeah, pick it up then. All right, then you got the parents that are complaining about not having money, but the mom is a stay-at-home mom while the kids were going to school. All right, okay, your kids are 9 and 10 now. You haven't worked. You could have went back to school or went back to work part-time at least when your kids went to school. I understand being home with your kids when they're infants and toddlers. That's nice. Not sending them to a daycare to a bunch of strangers or 19 and 20-year-olds that are underqualified to take care of kids. But why didn't you get a job? If you can't afford a single income family, then you shouldn't have a single income family. If you need a second job, you should get a second job. And people don't understand that. People say, oh, we'll just live paycheck to paycheck and we'll be fine. Well, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. So wrapping everything up, you're either stupid or you have money. And even the stupid people are getting money. So I'm not really sure on all this stuff. But so you can be stupid and have money given to you for unemployment, money given to you for stimulus package, money given to you for everything. Or you can be a hard worker, get an unemployment because you got laid off or furloughed. You could still be working and having money. Or you could be a mom and pop or small business, which, by the way, small businesses under 500 employees, that's a joke. 500 employees is a big business. Small business is 20, 50, maybe 100 employees. That's small business. More of the 10, 20, 50 max. But they're getting PPP and SBA. Everybody's got money. Everybody should have money. You didn't go on spring break, so you just saved $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Not going to Florida, California, traveling, wherever. You just saved a bunch of money. But you're claiming that you don't have money. Quit being an idiot. Quit complaining. Get off your butt and do something. Fill out some paperwork online. Get some free money from the government, just charging our more taxpayers more money. But you're an idiot. Don't be an idiot. End of the day, something to remember, don't be an idiot.